Okay, I think we are live. I think we are live. Awesome. All right, so today we're going to be trading the power hour with the power hour indicator. So I'm going to go ahead, since we are live, go ahead and get some things going here. All right, let's do this. Okay, so right here we're actually just we're watching Tesla, and so we're waiting for an alert like this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually have a few charts up here, and let me actually do that right now. Let's see this one. Let's see. We'll watch. Try 4 charts here. So we'll go Tesla, Apple, go Nvidia. And what else we got here? Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, and let's just do S&P 500. Big time sell off. Big time sell off going on here. Well, not big time, but we're down 0.5%. Let's not get too crazy. All right, there we go. So I'm going to see if we can get some people in here. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but if you are, welcome. And we're gonna try to find some trades here. So actually, I already see. So we actually hit 2 in a row with Nvidia. And Nvidia, it's just, I mean, this thing is what this was built for. And 2 really good trades. And so you can see the markets. And you can see the markets. Nvidia's pretty low right now as far as the opening goes. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for some momentum, and so we need some momentum. And once we get some momentum, we'll possibly get trades. We'll possibly get some trades here. So I'm going to look at 4 pretty common stocks, pretty common here, and we'll see if we can get some trades. Oh, I am muted. Sorry about that. I was muted, but now I am not. What I was explaining, sorry about that. I always wonder why people have trouble with muting, and then here I am muting myself. But anyways, I was explaining that, and we might get a trade here. We actually might get a trade here on a Tesla. Shut myself off. But basically, we need morning momentum, and so we're looking at more momentum from 9:30 until 10:30. And basically, when we get that, we'll get a trade. We'll get a trade idea. We'll get a signal, and the signal will be a buy or it'll be a sell. And then based on that, we have a options strategy. We have an options strategy, which is 7 to 10 days out. And actually, I believe I can even show. Yeah, I could probably even show some. I actually never use these, but I could even just show the option potentially that we could take. I'll have to mess with this a little bit more. Oh yeah, there we go. 7. I don't know what do we got going on here? Oh, this is the ES. Let's go Tesla. Can we not do Tesla? There we go. Cool. There is no signal, but I am just kind of playing around with this. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. So this will show potentially how much we can make on a potential option. Cool. That's really cool. So that'll be helpful. Yeah, because I would want to share the exact option that we would recommend if we would get a signal. So pretty cool there. All right. So if you're new here, welcome. I know there's a few folks in here, I believe. This is the first time ever. This is actually our first official stream. And welcome to the live chat. And so if you could give me a quick little, hey everyone, I just want to make sure mic is on. Yeah. If you could give me a quick little hi, hey, thanks, anything like that in the chat. That way I know you guys can hear me. Everything is good to go. I would appreciate that. Even just one of you guys could do that, because I just want to make sure everything is good. Also, what I'm going to do is if you're interested in this indicator that I'm using, I'm going to, and sorry if my typing is very loud. I have a mechanical keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and link that very first one in the chat. Can I pin this? I can pin it. Okay, so the pin message will have more info about this indicator, right? So that is our page that basically kind of just explains how it works. And so right now there really isn't any kind of action going on here. I don't see any trades on any of these tickers that I have up. QQQ, Microsoft, we got any big time? So this was here was a really nice Microsoft trade yesterday. So what we're doing, and I should explain it, is smash that thumbs up. Thank you. I should explain a little bit more. So this is actually working on the 10-minute time frame. And so we're all the way down here on the 10-minute time frame, and we're basically looking for morning momentum from 9:30 to 10:30. It's pretty, it's not like insanely complicated. It's not say complex. The indicator there is a lot of stuff happening. This isn't just a normal RSI at a certain price paint a signal. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes going on to find these morning momentum moves. It has a lot of calculations, and we get signals like this on this candle, on this 10-minute candle. So this was yesterday, And this is basically the target line. And so once you hit that target line, the idea is to take a 7 to 10 day option right at the money, and get in and get out quickly. So that's kind of the idea. I originally, I wasn't planning on it, but I originally only used this for NVIDIA. But there was a lot of feedback and a lot of folks asking for it on other tickers, on other charts, and other things like that, to be able to trade their favorite, the S&P 500. So we opened it up, and it works really good. It works really good. I will say this: it doesn't work on every single stock, and in fact, I'm still testing it. What I want to do is I do want to get a nice little power hour hit list. Here's another one: Amazon, really nice. So Amazon and Microsoft, so 2 really good trades yesterday. Yeah, really good trades. That's actually shocking. I don't know why it's shocking. Shouldn't be. Here's one right here that was so right now it's down. So Progressive is down. This one was a winner. So this one actually, basically, and a quick version of this, because I don't think you guys need to know everything about this, because that's going to be too much. I do want to just show maybe a live trade if I can get one. But essentially, this one right here, this would have been a trade. And then the next morning, so this was the next morning. So this is day 1. So this is day 2. So actually this came up here and hit our target line. So this would have been a winner. That would have been you would have got out there. You would have placed an alert. You would have had, you would have notified yourself that, hey, this is, once it hits this line. And so this was the second candle. So that was, 9:40 the next day. But yeah, we're just kind of just looking at the charts this morning. I'm not sure if this is something that you guys would be interested in me doing every morning. If so, give me a quick little chat, or because what I'm thinking is that, because we have a lot of systems, we have a lot of stuff, and I think a system like this is really interesting to see playing out right in the mornings. And actually, here's another winner. Boy, I'm just finding a bunch of winners. Sorry, I get really distracted, but essentially this was another, this was one 2 days ago from KO. So this is our signal. And then, what is that? 30 minutes later, there was an exit. So pretty nice trade. No trades in the morning so far. So. But yeah, I'm here if you have any questions, any kind of feedback or anything like that. If you're a member, actually, I should invite some members in here. If you guys are members, that actually would be helpful. Go ahead and invite some of you guys in, or some. I'm gonna invite a few. I'm gonna do the power hour group. So yeah, the power hour. So because this is actually gonna be helpful for you guys as well. So here's an NVIDIA. So this was what this system was built around. This was what it was built for. You can see how well it works on NVIDIA. This was yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday morning. I actually didn't grab this trade, but I should have. There's our signal right there. As soon as we get one, it paints it. And it was actually a really quick trade. I'm surprised it was that. Actually, that was a big move. And so these are 10-minute candles. So this was 10, 20, 30. So that's not even an hour. So really nice quick trade there on NVIDIA. So we'll wait for another one today if we get one. We're not going to get one every morning. There's enough momentum here that I think we could possibly get Hey, what's up? Can you use this on higher time frames? Assets like crypto. You can, yeah, absolutely. I like it on the. I built it. I tested it. I basically everything was around the 10-minute chart. I prefer the 10-minute chart. It does still work up here on 15, and so we do still get trades. They aren't the same as the 10-minute, but you can see here. Here's a Tesla one. It still signaled that was a good winner. Here's one from March 6th. You're not going to get as many. Here's one from March 6th. That was a winner. So yeah, I mean, it still works on other time frames. Higher than that, there is still potential for trades. So this was back here in January, and that was a really nice winner. This was in October, and that was a nice winner. So I mean, yeah, it does still work. You're not going to get as many trades though. That's actually I actually never saw. I never actually looked at the higher time frame on Tesla. So that's really nice. Here's another one, winner. So wow, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. There's a loss. I was gonna say, wow. This would have to be a different. Wow, look at that. 6, 7. Man, this is actually really good on the what is this? The 4-hour time frame. So again, not as many, and the strategy would need drastically updated, because the way that we actually trade, the Power Hour members trade this, is we do the 7-day option. So this would have to be more like 60 or something like that. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. This would have been a loss though. We would definitely have to have some different rules. Pretty good though. That's actually surprisingly good on the higher time frames. I have to mess around with that, especially if you're not interested in 10-minute trading, kind of scalping, if you will. After a signal, if price has not hit profit target or stop out by the end of the day, second day, we close it out for what we can get for it. Is that right? Yes. And so, basically this winner here, this NVIDIA trade. Well, this was a winner. Let me find a loss. Let's see. This would have been a loss. So this one right here, this NVIDIA trade. So this was actually a really nice one. It almost hit our target line. You'd have been up a decent amount here. It did come down the next morning, and it never actually hit our target line. So this would have probably been break even. So this is where our entry was. So yeah, this would have probably been break even. Honestly, you get out at the end of the day, the next day, and so this is the maximum amount of time. So this time frame right here. So this is 2 days. This is day 1, day 2. This is the maximum amount of time that we're ever in a trade with this system. The maximum. So you basically would get out here at the end of the day. So basically the pretty much the best case scenario, and it happens a lot, which I can even show you just the very next trade. Or no, the 2 trade. This was the winner. So basically we'll have, so here's a trade. Here's trade 1. And if you get back-to-back trades, so this is a sell, this is a sell. If you get back-to-back trades, you take them both, you stack them, and then you just get, so this one would have got out the next morning. So this would have been a winner right here, trade 1. And then here's trade 2. This one would have got out right there. So 2 back-to-back really good trades. I didn't take those, unfortunately, which I probably should have. There's just a lot of stuff happening right now. But, man, look at Coca-Cola go. What a nice little morning move. We might get a signal here. Our last signal was yesterday. Or no, this was yesterday. So we got a 9:30 signal on Coca-Cola yesterday. And look how drastic of a move that was. Really good move. Pretty much the whole day. We would have got out like right here, but that would have been a nice move to continue to hold on to it. But you got to follow the rules. You got to keep following the rules, because a lot of times this is a calculated. This is a basically using ATRs and you know, a lot of other factors going on with as far as the momentum in the morning goes, and so that calculates this line. So this is a good place to exit, and you can actually see it stalled for a little bit there, and this could have just went right back down, but it didn't. It kept going. So nice trade there, though. Really nice trade on Coca-Cola and some morning momentum. I'm curious, is Walmart moving with Coca-Cola? Yes, it is. And so Walmart has been a thorn in a lot of our sides. If you're a bull, here's one that was signaled Tuesday. I did see this one, yeah. So it's been kind of just going sideways. A lot of selling going on with Walmart with this system. But we might get a buy here. If you guys have any tickers, by the way, if you have any tickers you want me to take a look at, drop it in the comments. I'll throw it on the chart here. And so right now we have, this is NVIDIA. This is Tesla up here, and this is Apple, and then this is Walmart. So I'm just kind of just going through, different ones here. Good to buy two and sell one at profit target and keep the second one as a runner, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a great, that's a great thought, and that's a good thing to test. But the way I've been rolling, the way I've been, profiting with it is basically just taking one. But yeah, I mean, if you can afford two, and in your risk assessment, if you have enough risk that you can take, grab two at rate of profit target, get out one and then keep the other one holding. This basically the big thing with this system is that define these morning momentum moves, because when they move, whenever you see these big moves, you typically see these runners like this. So like NVIDIA, really good, kind of sets the tone for the day, if you will. But you do have times where you see something like this, where it opened low, but it came back up. So we actually didn't get a signal here. So that's actually a good thing. It's kind of like a trap almost. This almost looked like a trap. So we didn't get a signal there, which was good. But we potentially could, if we start to see some more momentum to the downside here on NVIDIA, we could possibly get a signal here. But I'm going to try to find one. Again, if you have any tickers you want me to look at, drop it in the comments. There's a really good AMD trade right there. And this is why I opened this system up, by the way, because I've now looked at 4 different charts: KO, AMD, Walmart, and I don't remember the other one. Maybe it was 3 different ones. And I found basically yesterday all winners. Really nice trade. This was one on an AMD, a sell on AMD yesterday. I'm surprised we didn't get a big move. This was actually this was a big gap up. So, yeah, look at AMD rule. So here's a sell. Here's a sell. This would have been I don't know if that touched or not. The way I like to do this is basically add an alert right there. And I don't know if our alert, if it alerts there or not. That is an upgrade. Oh, I think that actually is an upgrade that I wanted to do, but I like to just do this, add an alert, and just, if it crosses it, you can send me an email, a text message. There's like 1,000 alerts you can do. Palantir. Yeah, so I mean, nothing today. It's been a little bit choppy. I mean, this was a big move here. We didn't get our signal there. I'm surprised. But yeah, I mean, Palantir is a little bit tricky. Yeah, we did get a winner here on this buy. It's been pretty choppy here. But here's a nice little sell from March 10th, March 13th, this would have been a loss. This one would have been a winner. Yeah, March 18th was but the good thing about the reason why I built it like this is so when you get a trades like this, where it does go sideways, at least you're not losing your entire position. So say, yeah, you get in the trade there, it doesn't hit our take profit, it just goes sideways. We don't want to be in this trade anyways. Who wants to be in an options trade that goes like this? Nobody. And so that's why we get out the very next day. And sorry for my poor drawing here, but basically right here, this is our close. So yeah, you get in right here, you close right there, probably down. I mean, I could actually see the exact option, but I would guess maybe you lost 30% of that option there. But I would rather lose 30% than 100. I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose the entire position and just watch this thing go sideways, especially because we're only doing 7 days. And so if this does continue just to go sideways, and even this actually went up, so this would have been a loss if you would have kept on to that, but a big loss. But, you know, for something like this, you would just get out the second day. So again, so if you're just now jumping in, we're trading, or we're not trading yet, but we're looking for some trades with the morning power hour. The morning power hour indicator, and this is our first ever live stream on YouTube. So if you're here, welcome. And so I actually wasn't planning on doing this, but I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go live, see if anybody wants to join. And here we are. So I don't know how long I'll be on here. I'll probably get out of here at 10:30. Because, you know, if we don't get a trade by then, we're not going to get a trade today. So I think this is a kind of a good time frame for a live stream. So hopefully you guys would enjoy something like this. Let's go ahead. Let's find a trade here. Let's find a trade, or let's find a ticker that actually gets a signal. I want to show you guys a signal. Got anything on Bitcoin? Yeah, someone was asking about Bitcoin. We don't get a lot of trades though. In fact, yeah, this is our last one down here. So it does work with Bitcoin. Bitcoin does move in the morning, you know, when the stock market opens here, but it's, you know, specifically 9:30. So it's not, I mean, yeah, I guess there is some, you do see some movement here. Two nice trades right there. It doesn't signal a lot, but yeah, it does work on a lot of crypto. But basically anything on TradingView, it will signal. So really good QQQ. Oh, that was the other one that we saw. Yeah, QQQ. So this is a nice trade. Dollar General. Wow, we had two back-to-backs on Dollar General. So I'm gonna have to get myself a hit list here. Man, there's really good trading going on. So this was Dollar General, and this was Tuesday. So Tuesday we got a buy alert. What you were down, you would have been down at the end of the day, but then the next morning, really good trade, nice move up. All right, let's see here. Anything on gold? Oh, there we go. So we got a GLD, and that's actually we actually got it right at 9:30. Gold's going up. Let's see what actually the gold prices are. Oh yeah, so cool. Yeah, so that's a nice little trade there. It already signaled right at 9:30, but yeah, a nice little buy alert potentially there. So yeah, we found one. Here was a Robinhood one that was signaled yesterday. So I don't think we're going to get anything on Nvidia. I don't think we're going to get Nvidia or Tesla. So these are the two that I really wanted to pay attention to, Tesla and Nvidia today. And I don't know if we might get one on Tesla. This is the better candidate than Nvidia right now. I don't think this is enough for the indicator to make a decision. But there is some momentum. It's just that we had a little sell off here yesterday. So I don't know if that is enough for this for us to find a trade here. Like to stream it regularly? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll try. This is just kind of testing the waters a little bit. This is a nice little morning. This is when a lot of people are watching their charts, so I think it would be a nice morning time. But if you guys haven't already, if you can make sure you hit that subscribe button, would appreciate it. So we're trying to grow the channel, and it's grown actually really fast, and so that's pretty exciting. So hopefully the videos we're putting out are very helpful. And if you have any suggestions, let us know. Email us, message us on wherever. Email, put us a comment, anything like that. So I'm trying to. What I have a nice little sheet together now, and it's covering a variety of topics. So we have a really good queue of videos coming up. So I'm pretty excited about those, and I think they're going to be really helpful. It's just all, it's all free content. Obviously, it's on YouTube. So, it's just really helpful videos about price action, indicators, you name it. We'll be doing it on there. So getting a little pullback here on Tesla. And so we have about 20 minutes until the morning power hour closes. So we got 3 more candles, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 more candles to decide if we get a trade or not. So let's see. That's the slingshot. Any of you Forex guys out there, it does work on Forex, and so you definitely see moves happen. The New York sessions definitely affect the markets, or definitely affect the Forex markets as far as the morning movement goes. Check that out. That's CAD yen. Let's look at USD CAD. See how that's been doing. No trades there. Nice little sell trade on Monday. Didn't quite hit target though. But yeah, pretty much anything on TradingView, you're going to be able to trade this thing on now. Again, I had it just with Nvidia, but whenever I was opening it up to other charts and looking at them, even just today, I saw 4 or 5 really good trades. And so I was like, well, I think, many people will want to be trading this. So we opened it up. Well, yeah, it definitely does move. These currency pairs definitely move in the mornings for sure, which we all obviously know that, but it's just interesting to see it highlighted on the chart. Here was a nice euro dollar trade. So if you wanted to use this system with, let's just say if you are interested in Forex, you would definitely have to have some kind of stop loss. What I would probably do, and I could even code this in, but basically what I would do is just do a 2-to-1, something like that, where you would just have a 2-to-1 in there. With options, it's not. We have our exit criteria with options. We don't really focus on something like that. We get it out on the second day. But yeah, something like that you could easily do with Forex. Let's see, anything on FedEx? We had a signal yesterday on FedEx. Didn't quite keep that momentum going. MO has been absolutely crushing it. I probably wouldn't have taken these sell trades. MO is so strong. I mean, it has been going sideways a little bit, but I mean, if you bump out, it's been rolling up pretty good. So yeah, some of these stock you just got to let's see if we have any Nike. Oh wow, Nike. Okay. I don't know if I love that. Nike's been yeah, it's been trying. So it's been building. So that's interesting. It's been building some momentum in the mornings to the point where we do get a signal, but and it just dies off. I don't know if I would take this Nike call here. So this is definitely why we'll definitely need some kind of hit list. So I am seeing that, but at any rate, let's actually do some analysis here. What happened here on Nike? I mean, it did break a trend line there, so. But what's been happening is in the mornings, it's been breaking through this and then just coming right back down, breaking through it. You see that right there? And then it just continues to. We actually did finally break that trend line, so it potentially could go up here. So this is actually a really quick trade up here at 67.44. Yeah, it's been really trying to go. So Nike's been pushing in the mornings. You see that right there. They've been really trying to push in the mornings. We're actually getting a lot of signals with this. There's a couple winners. I mean, I could be convinced. I just think Nike has just been getting beat down a lot. So yeah, here's all the way up here in the daily. I don't love. It still works. You can still see it. But I like it all the way down here in the minute. All right, well, let's keep this is pretty much our only active trade, so let's keep an eye on it. So again, this is the Nike chart. So we have a buy signal. So essentially, what you would do here, let's actually map this out, is here is options. Let's actually see if Nike's on here. So what we would do is we would build a trade out here. So we would go. So we would go 8 days out. So April 4th, a long call. Strike would be. Yeah, strike would be 66. So basically this one right here. And then so we would get out. So we take this. So what this costs here? I've never actually looked at these. Here we go. So it's about $1.60. It's a little bit of a spread there. Actually, it would be more like this one right here. So about 215 or something. This is actually really nice. I'm gonna have to use this more. So this is a good. I don't actually trade. I don't even think you can trade here on TradingView, but this is really helpful to see the options chain. Yeah, this will be about 250, and so if it does go up, we'd probably grab maybe. I guess it really just depends on what Nike does here, but we probably get a decent amount here. I don't like how there's not a lot of activity going on. When I say activity, I mean like volume. Does this have the volume? IV. I don't think it does. So that'd be one. I do always like to see what the volume is. Yeah, this is really cool though. This is really helpful. But yeah, this would be the call that you would do. So April 25th? No. April 4th. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why it was so expensive. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so we would do April 4th. Sorry. So here's the chain here. So April 4th, you would go at the money, so it'd be 66, and then it would be this one right here. So we got a bid ask of 148 and 135. That's pretty cool, though. You can see the P&L, and Robinhood has something like this, so it's not like anything brand new. But yeah, this would pretty much the only active trade that we found so far. Still waiting on Tesla. We had two really nice trades, and I was hoping that we get a really big. We had a decent momentum burst in the morning here. So, but yeah, this is pretty much our first trade that we found. So this is Nike. See if we can find any other ones. Oracle, Costco. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Costco. Actually, that's not bad. So here is Costco. I immediately see a megaphone. We're heading up towards the very tippity top of the megaphone, and actually this could be more like that. So this is right at our target line. And so yeah, here's another one. So we got a Nike and we got Costco. So good. So at least we got some trades here. So this one just for an example's sake. So the other one was, so again, they're not extremely expensive options. I guess it just depends on the ticker, because this actually could be pretty pricey. So we can go Costco. And then let's go options chain. We'll go 8 days. So basically we'll try 7 to 10 days out. And then we want to do so yeah, this one's pretty pricey, but we would do something like this right here. So this is, $1,300, pretty expensive, pretty pricey for Costco. But if that's something that fits your like something like me, like that wouldn't fit my risk assessment or my risk management for my account size. So I'm not gonna grab that. And so again, that just depends on your risk management. So that's kind of something you have to do on your own. Because there is a potential you could lose this entire position. It's not likely with our built in, how we get out of these trades, but it could. But yeah, so that would be the option there. 935, April 4th. Big momentum, though. Big momentum up there. And again, megaphone. If you don't know what a megaphone is, it's essentially when you see something like this where price continues to just, and they didn't quite hit that, but basically just continues to go bigger and bigger and bigger, and to the point where it just continues to bounce off of these lines. And so you can actually trade inside my megaphones. And so our good friend John Melly taught me this. He loves megaphones. He always trades these. And so he would typically trade this right here, this right here, this right here. And he scalps. He's a big scalper. So basically, it's just kind of the same deal. But we're right here in the megaphone. So yeah, it could definitely come up here. So when it does come up here, look for this to bounce to the downside. Or if it does break this, could be a very, very continue to go up. Very good trade. So yeah, this is Costco. So Costco and Nike is our two buy trades we have here. Does it work on all Forex pairs? Yes. Yeah, it could definitely work on I mean, I would mainly focus on the majors, so USD CAD, pound Aussie, New Zealand dollar, but it's going to work the same, pretty much the same way, um, as I would probably focus on USD pairs, just because with stock market, and it definitely moves with it. Here's a trade right here, nice little one. USD Swiss. But yeah, if we get enough interest, though, I definitely would dive into tweak this, make it a little, make it specifically for your forex, because they're definitely going to need some tweaking. Here's a nice trade, but basically I built it around stocks and stocks only with options in mind. So forex definitely could work, but let's go back to our Nike trade. So if you're wondering when to get in, so you're going to be getting in at the candle close. And so when you get this signal, you're going to enter in at the next candle close. So sometimes you'll miss a little bit, but I like confirmation. So yeah, I'll be on here for probably another 8 or so minutes. I just wanted to show the morning power hour. Wanted to show how it works and see if there's any kind of trades. We found two, Costco and Nike. The two that I really wanted to see a trade on was Tesla and Nvidia, but this isn't enough. And this is a nice little volatile morning move. And we still might get a trade here. The only trade I could see happening here would be a buy trade, with the target somewhere up there. Depend on what the indicator would calculate, but yeah, we had two really nice back-to-back Tesla trades here. So you can see this, how a big burst of momentum, sideways action, enough to where we got a signal, and then it hit our first target line up there. Second day, target line up there, and then we had a few days now where we haven't had a trade. So yeah, if you're a Power Hour member, welcome. And I'm thinking about doing this more, and we can even have members only stuff going on as well, especially if you folks need help. But basically doing this in the mornings, I think this could be a really nice little morning session, and maybe find some good trades. And so we found two pretty decent ones here. I'm not just because I'm doing this and I don't have time to be monitoring this, I'm not going to take either of these right now. But I don't really believe in this Nike move. But we did get a nice break of a trend line. Can you do something like that as well? So yeah, that was actually a nice little breakup. But I see this yesterday or 2 days ago, and it does look like Nike likes to get people excited in the mornings and then just sell off. And so and I think that's probably what would be critical, to have some kind of hit list with this. But again, I just think with stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, when they see that morning boost, they typically continue to run. Disney. Let's see what Disney looks like. Disney's been just absolutely a dumpster right now. Not too bad. Not terrible. Nice sell right there. I had a really good yeah. I took these right here. So this was a really big sell off. So it broke this trend line. Broke that trend line right there, and I definitely wasn't interested in this buy trade, but this signal right here, I was able to grab this one. We actually had two of them, two right there, back to back. So yeah, Disney, and then Disney's just kind of been going sideways since, but Yeah, Nike continues to keep moving up. So it's at 1.5%. Man, I think Tesla might get a signal here. We have one more. Yes, the 1030 candle. So we have one more candle for it to get a buy signal. But this is looking more and more like we'll probably get one. We'll see. This isn't the minute chart. I was thinking about doing a tick, trading the ticks. they're pretty insane. Or the 1 second charts. I think this still works on the 1 second. Yeah, it does. It's a little bit insane down here though. Yeah, I don't think it's working quite as it should down there, but that's a little too crazy for me though. 10-minute, even 10-minute is pretty low, but it works so good on it. Can these be used as scans? Yeah, you could definitely. You could definitely set a scan. You could actually do a hit list yourself. So what you would do, I don't know if you're a member or not. Basically, what you would do is just whatever. So you say you want it on Tesla, you would add a Tesla alert, and then you would just do the indicator, and then either do buy. You have to do buy and sell. So whatever one you wanted. And then you would just probably not only once, bar per close, and then this will get you a signal. So as soon as you get a trade, this will alert you, and then you could just set your notifications. I have a video, a pretty nice little video in the members area for. I think we're going to get a buy trade here. We got one more minute for this. What do we got? 50 seconds. There's some nice momentum here building. Yeah, lots of sell-off, lots of selling. But then, man, look at these two. So if we do get a buy trade here, let's actually start mapping some potential. So I think the target area will be somewhere in this general. Yeah, so that would actually be a really decent target to hit. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this was the one I was definitely keeping my eye on. Our Nike's doing pretty good. There we go. There's our signal. Just as we thought. So there is Tesla. And so here is the so you could definitely get, and so our target is going to figure out where it wants to go. And so a lot of people were like, hey, it's repainting. It's like, well, it has to have a, it depends on this candle. And so, yeah, the Tesla trade, let me actually pull this up. And so the idea with this is that so we'll go up here. Let's actually look at the, let's take a little gander here at the chain. So it will be April 4th. So April 4th, that's 8 days out. And it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be like $1,100. Yeah, Tesla's a pretty insanely expensive. TSLL is another one that you could, this is more of my liking. And so basically TSLL is it's a 2-times leverage, and you could do options with it as well. And so this is more what I would be interested in. In fact, I'm actually going to be quite interested in this right now. I'm actually going to grab one of these. But yeah, we got our, so if you're just tuning in, if you just saw, so we're going to be grabbing a Tesla long. And so I'm liking Tesla long here. This is a really nice morning momentum, and I think it could go sideways here a little bit, but I'm actually going to grab TSLL. So the ticker TSLL. It's a directional 2x share. And it's actually $11. So it's $11.30. So it's actually pretty cheap. And you know what? I'm actually just grab some shares. That's actually probably even better. Okay. And so yeah, so this will be our general target area, 292 or 293, I should say. And we hit these two, so back to back, and we'll see if we can go back to back to back. I'm liking this general upsloping trend line here. It potentially could come all the way up here to even the 300. But we'll see. This is definitely a decent area to target. But yeah, we knew it. I knew we were going to get one. I definitely knew we were going to get one. And here we are. Let's actually see what the S&P is doing. Yeah, so a big, yeah, it's interesting. So if we can break this little, it's trying to. If we could break this little thing on again, we're all the way here on a 10-minute chart as well. Let's not get a little too. I see a lot of people that are like, "Oh, we broke it." The market's saved, going back to all-time highs. It's like, listen, let's relax a little bit. But this could, if it breaks this could be a big deal. This could be a nice little, not a huge deal, but a nice little, breakout there. If not, could continue to come back down here to the low. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, we got our Tesla trade. So awesome. Great job. If anybody grabbed it, obviously this is, I'm always going to put a little disclaimer as well. You can lose money, but it's trading. So it's going to happen. And so, yeah, so here's our Tesla is in. We locked in. And so you can trade it. So a lot of, I do get questions where it's like, do we trade it? I like to wait for the next candle, but I got a little, I'm like kind of busy doing this. So I just grabbed it right now. But they're only 10-minute candles. So, as soon as you get the signal, you'll know. So yeah, so we are, so the three trades today were Tesla. And then obviously, if you don't want to trade Tesla, say if the option's too expensive, or if you just, if you can even just grab the stock. If the stock's too expensive, you can actually do TSLL. So that is another, it's very, it's leveraged. And so if, if Tesla moves 1%, it's going to move, I think it's 1.5 X. Our next trade was Nike, so NKE. And then this one, oh wait, I don't have Costco up. Our other one was Costco. So COST. I think that's the ticker, right? So there is our trades. Pretty cool. I'm actually glad that we got some action. I wasn't sure if we were or not, because not every morning's gonna, it's not gonna happen every single morning. All right, so I think that is going to be it. So if Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Give me a quick little thumbs up or anything like that in the chat. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And so we'll see how these trades play out. Maybe we'll get a quick little update on Telegram. But yeah, that's the essential gist of it. If you're interested in this indicator, if you're interested in learning how to trade with this, I got a step-by-step strategy, really simple guide on how to trade with this in our members area. So you can go ahead and grab that with the pin link. There's the pin linked up there. But all right, so I think that is it. So you know what? We might get one more signal here on Nvidia. Nvidia has been building. I don't know if this morning this might have messed it up though. This big time open right here. We'll see. But a lot of the times, what we like with this indicator is for it to basically to open flat or above, and then just kind of build momentum in the morning, and then find a trade. This was a little bit of a no. It was kind of it broke down right in the morning, right at the start. I mean, it wasn't terribly down a lot. But yeah, nice little move right there. Let's see what happened with the S&P. Okay, so it did break that again. Let's not get too crazy there, but it did break that resistance. That little resistance wasn't insane amount, and so we'll see what happens. But if this can start building some momentum, I think Tesla could follow, and I think Nvidia as well. And we'll see what Nike does. Nike had a nice little break there. You can see our target line is inching up closer, so it'll probably end up being 300. So the next candle will basically keep it locked in. Happy trading, yeah, yep. It'll definitely keep it locked in. So we have 5 seconds. Okay, so yeah, this will be our, and that's actually interesting because I drew that line right at the right where it's at. So yeah, that's a good place to exit. So 297. We'll keep holding this. If it goes down today, it's fine. We'll keep pulling it until it could hit this. If it doesn't, so basically the rule is, so this is today. So let's just say day one. I don't know where I could probably calculate that better, but this is day one, day two. And so if it does, if it doesn't hit up here, say if it does something like this and even come down here, we'll exit at the end of the day tomorrow. So, but I expect this to potentially, I think we might even see a little sideways, but I think we can hit this possibly today. We'll see. Possibly today, though. All right, so that is nice little move there. That is it for me. That is it for, I think we'll end it there. And so we are out of the power hour. So you see up here, it says, let me actually bump this up to a real. So this is it says indicators working, but the power hour window is closed. So now we no longer take any trades. No, there isn't any more trades available. The ones that signaled are the ones that signaled, and then that's it. We ain't gonna get any kind of other signals going on. But this was our trade of the day that we're hopefully going to be able to hit. I really like this. And I just did a video on trend lines, but this could be this rate here at this 297 mark, could be a really good target. So I'm definitely looking for that. So, all right. So that'll be it for today. And if you guys enjoyed this, don't be sure to drop a quick little, what do you say, like, quick little like and thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in potentially the next one. This was our first one. We'll see how, I'll look at some numbers. I'll, talk to the team here, and we'll see if we can continue to keep doing this in the morning.